Hi guys, welcome to one more episode of Google Ads Explained. Today's episode is focused on the Google Ads Performance Planner feature. So we'll look into what you can do with this feature and then also to show you hands-on practical insider tips on how to make the best use out of it. So let's jump right into it. This is the Google Ads interface. You'll find the Performance Planner feature under Tools and Settings, which is just highlighted in the top corner of the video as well. You'll move to go to Planning and you'll click on Performance Planner. Here we're faced with a screen where it showcased the plans we've created, either shared by ourselves or shared by someone else with us. And let's make a draft plan. Let's select the currency as euro. Campaign type could be search, for example. And so we'll pick just a random campaign out of our portfolio. We have to pick a forecast period for us to be able to forecast potential performance results. So let's pick the 3 first months of the upcoming year. We have to select a metric, and it could be clicks, conversions, or conversion value. Conversion value tells us the profit out of each sale, for example. Conversion rate will be similar to, let's say, historical data from the last 7 days, 30 days, or 90 days, or same time last year. To have a better significant sample, let's put 90 days. Targets. This is optional feature, but we can select from conversion value, spend, or conversion value divided by spend, which is the return on that spend. Alright, so we'll select nothing here, but let's proceed then. Create a plan. Alright, so here what we're looking at is very straightforward. So this is the name of the plan, which you can indeed modify as you wish. This is the campaigns where the plan relates to. This is the forecast period, key metric and target, like we just selected before. And below we can see how the forecast is being calculated. So we have 3 types of calculations here. Forecasts are directional. They're calculated using recent campaign history and data from auctions and are updated every 24 to 48 hours. Seasonality is key. Holidays and seasonal traffic are taken into account depending on your business type and location. And timings affect accuracy. The closer the forecast is to the campaign start date, the more accurate it becomes. Keep an eye on your campaigns and adjust plans as needed. So this is a potential sample of the amount of conversion value we get if we happen to spend 1,200 euros, for example. With a conversion value per spend of 0.72. So the more we spend, the more conversion value we'll get. And the good thing is that we can optimize, manipulate and change these numbers. So if you'd like a conversion value per spend of, let's say 95%, 0.95, let's say, we get a budget of 867 for an estimated 822 of conversion value. usually if we have data for the existing campaign, in gray we get the timeline for existing settings, and in blue we get planned settings. So once again, for a spend of 867 euros, we get a conversion value of 822.38, conversion value divided by spend 0.95, average conversion rate 0.38. And here we see the stats compared side by side. So existing spend would be 1.24k, planned would be 867, which has substantial difference. Conversion value also is a little bit less than the current one, but the conversion value divided by spend increases 0.23 points. Now let's pick another metric. For example, clicks. So for us to be able to get 7,000 clicks, you usually need 0.12 cost per click for 867 spent. Let's see how much clicks we get if you spend 1,000 euros. We get 7.5, which is a little bit more. And obviously, if you increase the cost per click, we'll get. Well, actually, this field, even though it's open-ended, it's not possible to change. So let's then try to forecast how much we need to get 8,000 clicks. We need 1,400 euros spent at 0.18 cost per click. We have an option to rate this forecast to see if it's accurate or not. And we are also able to compare performance. So, past performance, historical data is in yellow. The forecast data is in gray and blue. So in gray is with the existing settings, and the planned settings is the settings we have now changed just before. So historical data, what happens if we don't do anything? What will happen if we tweak the statistics and the data for the forecast, and eventually increase or decrease spend? So spend is way higher than historical data. Here in this case, the plan settings give us less clicks than the current, there's the previous historical data, because obviously the cost per click is also higher than the past performance. This could also be very well true because cost per click might increase over time, who knows. Once the keyword or the landscape becomes more competitive, the cost per click also increases. And that's it for Performance Planner. Join me next time for an episode on Keyword Planner. Until then, goodbye.